Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. I am here continuing on in Rochester, New York. This morning I'm headed to first a stop in Detroit and then flying down to Bush Intercontinental Airport. The airport code is IAH. So I don't think I ever flew into that airport before. I think it's a Houston airport. I'm not sure. I didn't even really look. I just know that the guy that I'm meeting said come to IAH. So just a quick little preview here. I know you guys probably are like, Justin, why are you buying like all these trucks? Well, I want you to think about this. I'm selling trucks too. So I know like last year I bought like right towards the end of the year I bought 2 gliders. Gliders are not cheap right now, but and I got a chunk of money wrapped up in that. But I did sell a truck that was well over 100 grand for, so I basically almost paid one of those trucks off with just, so you could say instead I only bought 1 glider. And that is what that's what I'm doing as well. So this is a new calendar year. Our fiscal year ends in December. So this is a new year, new budget. We're swapping a truck out. So I bought that Peterbilt, like I was saying, mentioned in the last video. And now, of course, the next day, one of my friends sends me a marketplace ad of this Kenworth glider. And again, it was one of these trucks where it's like, you look at all the specs, you look at the price, you look at all and exactly what it is, and it's like, I'm going to Texas. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I don't want to buy 2 trucks in 1 week. That's not what I like to do. I like to spread it out a little bit. That way one truck can come in and spend some time getting it worked on, get it back out the door. And then the next truck comes in, so I don't like to buy 2 trucks in one week. Not that we're forced to do it, but it's, when you're looking at gliders and you're shopping for gliders, there is not many options that you have. It's not like you can just go, you got a selection of 100 trucks to pick from. No, you got a very small selection. Like Kenworth W900 gliders, there might be 10 trucks listed, 12 trucks. I actually found some gliders in Texas that were brand spanking new, but unfortunately the price was just, it was out of reach. They were asking a lot of money, and I think they're actually still available. They're on truck paper, but it was too much. And they didn't have any warranty at that yet. So I'm like, you know what? I can't. It's just too much. So I'm going to check out this other truck. Stay tuned, and I'll take you guys with, and you'll see the new truck, hopefully new for us, in this video. Let's go check out our gate. I think we're boarding at B5, flying Delta. I will say, like, this truck, I'm excited. Unlike the Peterbilt, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to go check this truck out. I am super excited. I don't know. Hopefully, I just hope and pray everything checks out right. I hope everything is good with this truck and we can strike up a deal. That's key. Well, I made it. I missed my second flight in Detroit because we got delayed, and finally made it down here about 3 hours later than what I wanted to. So I'm in Houston now, getting ready to head out to meet the guy. Truck's about 30 minutes away. One of the worst flights I've been on, but we landed. So it was just quite bumpy and noisy, and it was, about 2.5 hours of that. So glad to have my feet on solid ground. Guys, I'm here at the truck. Check it out. I literally just got here. The guy picked me up at the airport. I'm checking this truck out. 2017 Kenworth W900 glider.
You're gonna get my first impressions. What is this, like a steak pocket or something? I wonder. 8 bag is key. Wow. Looks like it's been touched up a little bit, but you can still see it's very clean. Yes, it is. Look at that. You see that color? Let's get this hood up. She's yellow. I feel like I'm going back and forth like an argument here. Just looking at the 550 compressor, 6TS right there. 6TS cat, low by tube. Alrighty guys, we're gonna take this thing on a spin. I think we're get this thing fired up and see how it runs. Got a full gauge package, except one. Gonna have 587 on the clock. Vinyl floor, which is nice.
I'll grab it, take care of it.
Was this original color?
Yes.
White? Okay. Well, did the paperwork. Taking it. One of the quickest deals I done. Like I said, I got down here late. But I'm gonna run through this truck real quick and go through all the specs with you. This is a 2017 Kenworth W900 glider with a Cat 6TS engine, 13-speed transmission, 40,000 pound suspension, and 13 fronts, running on 24 5s. 8 bag suspension, perfect setup. It's extended day cab, vinyl floor. Like this is the Flint Creek spec. The only thing that this is not is a Flint Creek color, but we can change that. We can always paint fenders blue or do something else, you know, or put a stripe in. But actually, I'm totally cool with the black fenders. It just, you know, there's a couple small things that we need to do to it that we, you know, to get it running or fleet, but it's already got a split tank on the other side. I'm excited. This is a really nice truck. I drove it down the road. It's got a really nice ride to it. And it's been in the South here, so it's been local. It's been a strong truck, no blow by. This thing is, to me, it's solid. The only thing I don't like, some of these little extra lights that, you know, you break into the wiring harness, and you know how I like lights. Now I got to make the trek back. I'm not going back to New York though, so I have a wedding this weekend, a family getting married, so I'm actually driving this back up to Dallas, and then I am dropping the truck there, flying out of DFW early tomorrow morning, and headed back. So it's going to be a little bit of a trip. The truck does have some fuel in. I'm going about 1 mile or 2 down the road, and I am going to put some fuel in this thing. So it's well over a quarter tank. I can't even use one of these goofy gauges, or these ones with the junk in there. You can't see very much, but oh, there we go. But still, anyway. Skip that. Time to go trucking. That needs to go. You can see It is not the VIT interior, but it is still a nice interior. Got a good gauge package. So we can actually, we'll probably end up putting a thermometer, putting something in there. Another gauge for our trailer suspension, who knows. I'll look, and I'm sure we can find something to put in there. More so, it'll probably be a gauge that we use, like a trailer suspension gauge or something like that. But I gotta go through all these gauges and look at all of them and see what's what. One thing that I will say is kind of goofy with this truck. I've never seen one before, but look at this. So this locks the front. This locks the front axle in. This locks both axles in, and this locks the back axle in. So you lock all those, and you got every single tire going forward. So it's kind of goofy. You can see the X's. If you follow the X's, it kind of explains what it does. So most trucks only have one. In full locking rear, you get two, right? And I don't know what they call this. This is the full locking rear. This cab is still super tight. You gotta put the window down and get it shut. Needs a new seal. This seat belt is goofy. So I gotta go do about 3.5 hours of trucking tonight. We're gonna get on the road, and I got a flight to catch at 5 o'clock, 5:40 in the morning. So I got some hustle to do. Guys, I don't even know if I told you where I am, but I'm in the deep south. I am in Texas, Houston, just north of Houston, Texas. And it's like 80 degrees. Literally, thermometer 80 degrees. So, love this weather. I come from snowing and blowing and cold New York. My wife texted me and said they got a couple inches of snow on the ground. So, gotta head back to that. Express Tire and Truck. Thank you, guys. Got all fueled up. The other thing I was going to tell you guys, this is Wednesday. I'm sorry, the video that I was supposed to release today didn't get released till, what is it? Well, it would be 6:15, I think. 6 o'clock, yeah. 6:15 down here. So it's like 7, probably around 7 it got released. So I apologize. I was literally in the air. There was a lot going on, and it just slipped my mind. So thank you guys for watching. I'll break it off here, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace out.